When I was 18 years old, I stopped having my menstrual cycle, which was very odd and unusual. I think a lot of women and girls don't really want to talk about things like that when they happen, so I sort of kept it to myself for several months. I went to several well-known gynecologists and endocrinologists to figure out what was wrong with me. My father was quite concerned this would mean that I was infertile, and I'm his only daughter, and he was very concerned about that. After seeing several doctors, all of them had the same answer for me. It was not caused by a weight loss or weight gain, which is the most common reason usually for a loss of menstrual cycle. And they really couldn't find anything with conventional testing that would be wrong with me. So they all suggested that just as a why not, I should start taking the birth control pill, which I understood to be, after I researched it a lot, a fake period, meaning that it's synthetic hormones that you take and it creates a fake period. So I said to the doctors, I don't believe that that treatment is right, because if something is wrong with me, which it clearly is because I'm not getting my menstrual cycle, taking that synthetic hormone and getting a fake period would further cover it up, would put a Band-Aid over the issue. And it could go on for years, and it could get worse and worse and be trying to tell me something very dangerous. And over time, I could perhaps even develop some sort of cancer or other disease, and I wouldn't know about it because I'd been taking this birth control pill, and perhaps, the menstrual cycle was the only way for me to know that. So I sort of resigned myself to just hoping it would come back. After about 2 years, my father did not think that that was a suitable solution, and he had mentioned it to somebody in New York City who introduced him to a naturopath. We did very extensive blood work, and she looked at it very differently from all of the other conventional OBGYN and endocrinologists that I had seen. She decided that something had been wrong in my adrenals, and that's what was secreting or not secreting testosterone. You need estrogen and testosterone to create a menstrual cycle. So I was prescribed a treatment plan that was multi-dimensional. I had a very strict diet. I had to wash all of my fruits and vegetables myself with a special grapefruit seed extract. This meant I couldn't eat a salad out at a restaurant, which for a young girl you might think would be unhealthy, but I had to do that. I had to drink filtered water. I couldn't eat sugar or wheat. And I also took a lot of supplements, and based on my blood work that I needed, and also Chinese herbs by capsules that were antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial. I also did acupuncture. My practitioner, my naturopath, had said if I do this treatment for 6 months, it should come back. And about 6 months and 1 day later, it did. And it's been completely normal, coming, every 28 to 32 days for the last 11 years. So I was, I probably would have been considered a non-compliant patient according to a lot of those conventional doctors that I had seen. But I can't imagine where I would be now had I just taken that birth control when the doctors had told me to. I might still be on it, and I might never have figured out what was wrong with me and my adrenals and solved the problem.